Hi, Lou Manfredini, Ace's home expert. In this video, we're going to talk to you about tightening up your toilet to the floor, essentially tightening up those Johnny bolts, which is keeping that toilet where it needs to be. First, I want to talk to you a little bit about the anatomy of a Johnny bolt. The way this works is there's something called a toilet flange in the floor, and there are typically slots or holes where the bolts fit into, and the toilet sits over the top of that, and then you tighten it down. Now, if your toilet's already in place and you notice that those bolts are loose, the first thing you want to make sure is that those washers that I spoke of are properly placed inside the flange. So if you can lift that bolt up and it feels like it's coming up and almost hitting the back side of the toilet, that bolt itself is not set in the flange correctly. Now, if you can't do that, it's probably as simple as just tightening that nut. And so you want to kind of pull up and then turn the nut by hand and then ultimately use a wrench to tighten those bolts down. But keep in mind, your toilet's made of china. And while it needs to be snug, if you over tighten it, there is a risk that you could crack the base of the toilet, and that is a completely different video. So you want to make sure that the nuts are nice and tight, that the toilet's not moving, not rocking, and chances are there are these finished caps that go on the top of that. Put those back on, and you're good to go.